Do you feel rigid and unrefreshed when you wake up? Do you forget to drink 6 to 8 glasses of water each day? It's no secret that as we age, we become less active and more forgetful. We don't have the same amount of energy as we did before, and remembering to stay on top of our health can be quite challenging. For Bruce, a 68-year-old retired accountant, his health has been declining and he is struggling to maintain healthy habits like he once had before. It's hard to remember to drink enough water for him throughout the day, and he is frustrated by his constant lack of energy and motivation. But he doesn't know how best to manage this. Much like Bruce, the desire for a health management tool is on the rise. The more aware we have become of the positive impacts of proper hydration and physical activity over time, the more there has become a need for tools to keep up with our lives and assist us in improving our well-being. As we live in an aging population due to the enhancement of medicine and technology, life expectancy is higher than ever before, with the average life expectancy of around 85 years old. Although we are living longer than ever before, our health still rapidly declines as we become older, with 9 in 10 older Australians having one or more long-term health conditions, such as arthritis, hypertension, or back problems. On top of this, cardiovascular disease is still one of the leading causes of death in Australia, which is unsupported by the high percentage of overweight and obese people in the older age bracket. Many of these issues can be supported or mitigated by a healthy and active lifestyle, helping to reduce the strain on the body and keep people active. With only 2 in 5 older people reporting being sufficiently active during the week, it would be greatly beneficial if we had a tool that would help older individuals support a healthy lifestyle and promote healthy living. Introducing the Hydra Health app, accompanied by the Hydra bottle. The Hydra Health app works to encourage an active lifestyle predominantly among the aging population and promotes healthy habits to improve their well-being in the long term. The simplistic interface and seamless integration with the Hydra bottle allows for tracking of hydration levels, meaning people like Bruce can easily monitor these aspects of their health and stay on top of their daily required water intake, supporting a balanced well-being. The app involves several functionalities, including medication and water intake reminders, fitness goal settings, interactive fitness instructional videos, and sleep pattern tracking. With a few simple taps in the Hydra Health app, you can watch engaging videos that demonstrate how to perform physical exercises. Once complete, this can be logged in the app and tracked over time to measure your unique fitness abilities and ensure you're on track with your physical activity needs. And don't forget about the Hydra bottle, which has innovative technology that tracks your water intake and automatically logs it into the Hydra Health app. It also comes with distinguishing LED lights that change colour according to your hydration status. It further features the ability to track physical activity data such as time taken to complete an activity. Through Hydra Health, we hope to provide physical wealth.